Chosen one, pause for a moment. Right now, I want you to become aware of the atmosphere around you. Take a breath and notice the energy in the room. Have you ever experienced a sudden heaviness or a high-pitched ringing in your ears that appears for a moment and then fades away? Most people dismiss it. They assume it is just a random sensation or a medical symptom. But what if it is something else entirely? What if what you are experiencing is not a malfunction, but an activation? For most of your life, you have felt different, like you never quite belonged anywhere. Too aware, too sensitive, too intense for the environments around you. Family members never understood you. Coworkers sometimes felt uncomfortable around you. And deep down, you wondered if something about you was broken. But listen carefully. You are not broken. You are a prototype. God is not simply blessing you, He is preparing you for something the world has never seen before. You have been given a type of authority that most people cannot even comprehend. Not the authority to merely survive life, but the authority to influence it, to shape it, to rewrite it. Even the ancient prophets operated differently. Angels themselves do not operate under this exact assignment. What is being awakened inside you right now is a unique jurisdiction, a responsibility reserved for this moment in time. And that strange sensation you sometimes feel, that vibration in your body, that pressure behind your eyes, it is happening because your physical body is trying to adjust to a level of spiritual energy it was never originally designed to handle. There is a verse in the book of Romans that many people read without fully understanding its depth. Romans 8:19 says, "All creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed." Think about those words. Eager expectation. In the original language, the meaning goes far deeper than simply waiting. It describes something leaning forward, stretching its neck, trying to catch a glimpse of what is coming around the corner. That is what creation itself is doing right now. Your circumstances, your health, your relationships, even the invisible forces around you are waiting for you to realize who you truly are, waiting for the prototype to come online. So why does your life sometimes feel lonely? Why does it seem like everyone else is enjoying life while you are constantly facing battles? Because prototypes aren't built on assembly lines, they're built in laboratories. And laboratories are quiet places, isolated places. Places where the Creator tests new features before revealing them to the world. You are not being rejected. You are being hidden. You are being refined. And what is happening to you right now is something humanity has never experienced before. In Isaiah 43:19, God says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" When God says a new thing, He is not talking about a slightly improved version of something old. He is talking about something that has never existed before, something completely original, something created from nothing. And you are carrying a spiritual technology that is unfamiliar to this world. That is why people sometimes feel uncomfortable around you. That is why your presence can shift the energy of a room. But I know the question inside your mind. If you are truly carrying something powerful, why does life still feel difficult? Why do you still struggle? Why do you sometimes feel stuck while people with less awareness seem to move ahead? Stay with me, because by the end of this message, you will understand the key that unlocks what has been dormant inside you. You might think your gift is prophecy. Maybe you imagine seeing the future, But that is only one level. Seeing the future is passive. God is not calling you to simply report what is coming. He is calling you to participate in shaping it. The real authority you carry is creative authority. Job 22:28 says, "You will decree a thing, and it will be established for you." Many people quote this verse casually, but the deeper meaning is far more powerful. The original word used for decree means to cut, to divide, to separate. When you speak with true spiritual authority, you are not simply hoping something will happen. You are separating one reality from another. You are cutting away the timeline of defeat and attaching a new timeline of victory. That is what a prototype does. You do not simply observe the future, you participate in creating it. But here's where most people struggle. If you have this authority, why does it sometimes seem like nothing changes? The problem is not your spirit. Your spirit is already equipped. The problem is your mental state. Most of the time, the human brain operates in what scientists call beta waves. Beta waves are associated with stress, survival, logic, and constant problem solving. It's the state of worrying about bills, deadlines, and the opinions of others. But when your mind is trapped in survival mode, it becomes extremely difficult to access creative spiritual authority. It's like trying to download a massive file without an internet connection. Your spirit is sending the command, but your mind is blocking the signal. The ancient prophets understood something we have forgotten. To access the realm where words shape reality, they had to shift their mental state. They moved from beta into what is known as theta. Theta is the mental state where imagination, intuition, and creativity become extremely powerful. It's the border between the conscious mind and the deeper subconscious. Unfortunately, modern life keeps people trapped in survival mode. Notifications, traffic, stress, noise, constant stimulation, all of it locks the brain into beta waves. And when your mind is stuck in survival mode, it becomes very difficult to create a new future. But there is good news. There is a way to shift your mental state quickly, a way to quiet the noise and reconnect your mind with your spirit. When that alignment happens, your words begin to carry a completely different weight, and the authority God placed inside you begins to activate. Chosen one, what you are experiencing right now is the beginning of that awakening. You are stepping into awareness. You are recognizing the authority you carry. And from this moment forward, you have a decision to make. Will you continue living as the old version of yourself, or will you step into the new identity that has been waiting for you all along? Take a moment right now. Be still. Feel the quiet around you, because something inside you has just shifted, and this is only the beginning. Before you leave, type the word yes in the comments if you are ready to step into the purpose God has prepared for you. And if this message spoke to your spirit, like the video so it can reach other chosen ones who need to hear it. Subscribe for more messages like this, because your awakening has just begun.